Hi everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at Etrailer. Since different bike racks fit different vehicles differently, today we're focusing in on how the Benton LittleShift fits on a 2024 Chevrolet Traverse, especially the one where the hitch installs right inside that bumper. So we actually installed this hitch here today because the owner of this vehicle really wants to carry around one of their heavier bikes. And the Benton LittleShift is going to be a really good option for that. Now it is a single bike carrier though, so if you are looking for something that can carry multiple bikes, we do have either options available for you, or if you want something where you can access the hatch while the bike is loaded, I do recommend taking a look at some tilting away functions. But for something that's super compact and heavy duty, let's go take a look at how this carries the bike. We have 3 touch points, one of them being this rear wheel strap, and then you have a front wheel strap, and then you have a hook. Now this actually has a little bit more than the regular bike rack when it comes to touch points because of that heavier weight capacity and the ability to move that front wheel hook into a frame mount hook. For those who have bikes with fenders, that might be a good option for you. Now I have a mountain bike, so this doesn't work as well as if I had it front wheel mounted, so that's just something worth considering. The options are there for if you need it. Now, one thing I did notice here with a Traverse is since we do have the bumper or the hitch that goes onto the frame where the bumper is, it is going to be a bit higher compared to some other hitch options. So with that, your bike is going to be higher up when you have those 80-pound bikes. That's something worth thinking about. Now, with that on there, it does look really good. I like how those cradles are built. We've got adjustability there for bikes of different shapes and different sizes, even your longer wheelbases. The middle part is actually a hitch step, and those openings there are for if you have your own cable lock, you can secure the lock in there. Now, what I like to do is when I'm not going out for a ride, just packing up the bike rack by putting those straps in and also securing the hook either by that front wheel cradle or by the strap, whichever makes the most sense for you. Now, we talked about this being very compact, so let's take some measurements real quick. If you measure from the bumper to the end of the bike rack, this sits at 20 inches. So if you have a small garage, you park into a tight spot, since you already have a larger vehicle, this will be good for keeping things more compact. The next is going to be your height measurements. And from the cradle to the ground is about 24 inches, or 2 feet to be exact. And that's how high you're going to have to lift your bike up and onto the rack, something to be mindful of when you have those heavy electric bikes. Now, this does not fold up. You keep your bike rack on the back of your vehicle just like this. So here's the experience of, let's say you have all your groceries, you want to put that away into your car. There is some space to reach around the bike rack and put things away. If you're the type of person that likes to switch your shoes, you can do it just like this. And those are just options for you depending on how you like to use your bike rack and get access to your cargo area. One thing that other racks don't usually offer is because this has a hitch step, if you have something loaded up onto your roof, let's say a kayak, or you have a rooftop tent, things like that, you would then be able to have more access up there with that hitch step, or you can just hang out here if you want to tailgate out of your Traverse. So this will fit into your 2-inch hitch receiver. It has an anti-rattle pin, and you can get a locking pin or a cable lock or even a set here at Etrailer if you find that you need it for your bike. If you are planning on bringing your friends, your family for a bike ride, and you need something that's a bit more, you can also check out Benton's other offerings, the Shifts and the Grins, which is going to be the 2 or the 4 bike carrier, and those could be really good options for those family trips. But for something that will help you out when you want to get a bike ride in before or after work, this was a look at the Benton LittleShift Bike Rack on the 2024 Chevrolet Traverse.